Hey, I'm Andy. We're back with another unboxing unpacking video, and this time we're going to start the play boosters from Modern Horizons 3. Man, I had this when it came out just to do the Pokemon stuff first. I might as well finish that first and start on with this afterwards. So yeah, I don't have the collector's booster, sadly. I couldn't afford it at the time. So yeah, this I have seen some spoilers for this set, but I don't know all the cards, and I think I've only seen like a handful of, I think either rare or mythic rares. So yeah, we're just gonna go through these and hopefully we get some cool cards. I mean, usually we do. So yeah, hopefully we get some cool cards and yeah. Anyways, let's just start. Guaranteed full on every. I think this is the first time I've opened like play boosters. I can't recall if the previous set I've opened were play boosters or just separate. Because they keep changing the names. It's like play boosters before it was. I think it was like draft boosters or like the ones with the art cards and all that stuff. But anyways, we have play boosters now. Let's open this if we can. Scan here to discover the coolest cards. Learn more about the collectible treatments in Modern Horizons 3. Yeah, this box most definitely won't have the serialized stuff. So yeah, it is what it is. So there's also draft archetypes. Got gorilla, two gorillas wrestling a dinosaur. Anyways, all right. So let's just get 6 packs as usual. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so these ones, I know. So it has to be a different type of box because the ones I've opened up before had 12 cards per pack. I believe this one has 15 per pack because they're play boosters. I don't know if it says it here. It just tells you the odds. So I believe these have 15 cards in them. Oh no, 14 cards. It says right here. But yeah, the previous box I opened up had 12 cards per. So don't know how that's gonna affect the length of this video, but yeah, we'll see. First pack of Modern Horizons 3. Oh, we do have art cards. Okay, that's cool. Let's see how are they gonna do this. Okay, so we're gonna like flip it over. So first card is the Fetid Gargantua for 4 black, 2 black, adapt 2. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on this, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, you lose 2 life. That artwork looks sick. I put that there. We got an Ether Spike for 1 blue. Counter target spell. You get that mana, then you may pay any amount of that mana. So counter. Oh, choose target spell. You get that mana. So counter that spell unless its controller pays 1 for each that pay that. Interesting. Like the artwork for these ones, or even the commons, are really good. Anyways, we got Fanged Flames for 1 red. It's devoid, no color, and this deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. Maybe it's because I haven't seen like magic cards. Holding magic cards aside from like the ones I've been opened in the past. It's been a while, so maybe that's why. I've been used to seeing like the Pokemon art and it's just a stark difference. I mean, they're both good in its own way, but yeah. Next card, we got Twisted Landscape. Tap, add that, and then tap sack. Search your library for a basic swamp, mountain, or forest. Put it onto the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle, and it has cycling. Next up, we got Horrific. Oh, this artwork's so. I keep saying it like everything I open, but yeah, we got Horrific Assault for green. Target creature you control deals damage to equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. If you control an Eldrazi, you gain 3 life. Yeah, that's so cool. We got another Shattered Landscape. Tap, and then it's the same thing except this one is red, white, and black. Right, another one, a lot of lands in this one, is green, white, and blue. Next up is uncommons. We got Hydra Trainer for 1 green. Whenever, or you may exert Hydra Trainer as it attacks. When you do, target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of counters on permanents you control. Oh well, where X is just a number of counters. It doesn't have to be +1/+1 counters. That's interesting. And then 2 green, adapt 2. Next, oh, we got double-sided cards. We got the Creation of Avacyn. I would think that would be white, but 1 black. 1, search your library for a card, exile it at face down, then shuffle. Then 2, turn the exile card face up. If it's a creature card, you lose life equal to its mana value. Okay, and then 3, you may put the exile card onto the battlefield. If it's a creature card, if you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into its owner's hands. Okay, that makes sense. Next up, we got the Boggart Trawler for 2 black. When this enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. Okay, and then I guess it's a land as well. But when you play it, it plays like this. So how does it transform to a land? So it has a Boggart Bog. So as Boggart Bog enters the battlefield, you may pay 3 life. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. So I guess you can choose which card to play, and then you have one of those, the card with like a list of double-sided cards. You can get to mark which one as like a proxy for it, maybe. Okay, interesting. I've never seen one like that before. Usually it's like one side flips over to the other. Nothing like this. Ooh, we got a retro one. Lion Umbra for green. Enchant modified creature. The enchant creature gets +3/+3 and has vigilance and reach. Umbra armor. That's a lot of terminology I don't know. Umbra armor and modified creature, but okay. Maybe I should put that on its own pile since it's like a different look. So next up, we got Distinguished Conjurer for 1 white. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. 4 white, tap, exile another target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Alright, next up is the rare land Bloodstained Mire. Tap, pay 1 life, sacrifice, search your library for a swamp or mountain card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle. Nice. Let's check our art. Ooh, our first art card. Very cool looking. And it is signed, maybe? I mean, I see a gold leaf. So let's see. So, Pearl Ear Imperial Advisor, Peter Diamond. I guess that's a signature. I mean, it is gold, so. It reminds me of the other cards I got in the past where the background is just one color. It looks really cool, regardless. I guess we'll put that there. And then our last card is the foil, Twisted Landscape. So it's another land that gives, the cycle is black, red, green. Alright, that's our first pack. Second pack. And if I see duplicates, which probably won't be for a while, I will try. I'll probably skip the reading the text just because they're duplicates. Anyways, second pack. Alright. Do it this way. Sage of the Unknowable. 1 blue. Tap, add that. Spend this mana only to cast a colorless spell or to activate an ability. Alright, Fanged Flames. Wow. Our first duplicate, alright. I mean, these are play boosters, so I think the chances for duplicates will be much higher than the. I totally forgot what kind of boosters. Oh, my memory is terrible. It's not collector's boosters. It's because collector's boosters are the special ones. So it's not called art boosters either. Set boosters. Yeah. Anyways, next card. We got Accursed Marauder for 1 black. When this enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a non-token creature. Next up, we got Sneaky Snacker for blue-black. Flying, whenever you draw your 3rd card in a turn, return this from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Alright, we got Temperamental Oozewag. That stare is disturbing. 3 green, 2 green, adapt 2. Modified creatures you control have trample. So this one, equipment, auras you control, and counters are modifications. So that one explains it. Next up, we got a Rose-Caught Knight for 4 white. Vigilance, when this enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact or an enchantment card from among them and put it to your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, put a +1/+1 counter on this. Alright, we got Expanding Ooze for 1 black green, and then black green adapt 1. Whenever this attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target modified creature you control. Okay. Next up, we got Metastatic Evangel, 1 white. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, proliferate. Seems nice. Next up, we got a Grim Servant, 3 black. Menace, when this enters the battlefield, search your library for a card with mana value less than or equal to your devotion, 2 black. Reveal it and then put it to your hand, then shuffle. You lose 3 life. Alright, next up we got a Triton Wavebreaker for blue. Bestow 1 blue. As long as this is a creature, it has prowess. Alright, ooh, mythic. We got Geoti Moog Ancient for 2 green blue. When this enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green forest Dryad land creature token for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game. Okay, oh, so it's a command. It's from the commander set. So at the beginning of each combat, land creatures you control get +X/+X or until end of turn, where X is this power. Okay, this could be interesting. I don't know the power since I hardly play. I haven't played Commander in a long time, so yeah, I don't know if that's decent or not, but it is mythic, so there's that. Oh, another mythic. We got Recruiter of the Guard for 2 white. When this enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less. Reveal it, put it to your hand, then shuffle. I don't know why that's mythic, but because it's a search? I mean, it is what it is. I've seen very overpowered mythic, but then when I see that, it doesn't seem as overpowered. But then again, I don't know the meta. So it might be. So next up, we got Primal Prayers for 2 green. When this enters the battlefield, you get 2 of that. You may cast creature spells with mana value 3 or less by paying that rather than paying their mana cost. If you cast a spell this way, you may cast it as though they had flash. Okay. Let's check out the token. It's a bird. Oh, that is a disturbing bird token. Wow, that's creepy. Alright, and the foil is Inventor's Axe for red. Flash, when this enters the battlefield, you get that counters. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Alright, next pack. Come on, there we go. There we go. Might actually have to cut down the packs if it gets too long. More videos though. Alright, third pack. We got a Dream Drinker Vampire for 1 black, lifelink 1 black, adapt 1. When the 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put onto this, it gains medicine until end of turn. Alright, we got a Corrupted Shapeshifter for 3 blue, devoid. As this enters the battlefield, it becomes your choice of a 3/3 creature with flying, 2/5 creature with vigilance, or a 0/12 with defender. The artwork is very interesting. Reminds me of Parasite. Let's see, we got a Galvanic Discharge for red. Choose target creature or planeswalker. You get that. You may pay any amount of that. It deals that much damage to that. Next up, we got Airy Auxiliary for 3 white. Flying, when this enters the battlefield, support 2. We got another land that cycles for red, green, white. Alright, we got another Horrific Assault. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. We got a Rose-Caught Knight. Yeah, we already got that one before, if I remember it right. Yeah, yeah, we got another one. It's right there. My memory's not that terrible. I'll put that there. Next up, uncommon, we got a solar transformer for 2. Enters battlefield tapped. When this enters the battlefield, you get that. Tap to add that. Tap, pay that. Add 1 mana of any color. I keep saying that because I don't know the proper terminology. I'll just say colorless, but then the energy counters are, I guess, different. Nice. Next up, we got Trickster's Elk for 2 green. We got bestow 1 green. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a green elk creature with base power and toughness 3/3. Okay. And then we have another one. We got Soporific Springs. Enters battlefield. You may pay 3 life if you don't enter this battlefield tapped, or sink into stupor for 1 blue. Return target spell or non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Okay. Next up, a Jet Medallion for 2. Black spells you cast cost 1 life to cast. I mean, straightforward. Reminds me of, they have a lot of these in, I want to say 7th edition. I remember seeing some stuff. It's probably not the same. It probably is the same name too. But next up, we got a Volatile Storm Drake for 1 blue, flying hexproof from activated and triggered abilities. So when this enters the battlefield, exchange control of this and target creature an opponent controls. If you do, you get 4 energy tokens. Then sacrifice that creature unless you pay an amount of that equal to its mana value. Okay. Next up is, Borderless Flare of Malice, 2 black. You may sacrifice a non-token black creature rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Okay. Token? Insect token. Okay. Interesting insect token. Alright, last foil for this pack is a Cephalid Colosseum. Tap to add blue. This deals 1 damage to you. And then Threshold, tap a blue, tap, sacrifice. Oh, it's hard to read it with the foil. Target player draws 3 cards and then discard 3 cards. Activate only if 7 or more cards. Yeah, we'll activate if we only have Threshold. So. Alright, halfway done. Let's go for the next one. Yeah, I'll probably cut. I'll probably open up less if it's taking too long. So I do want to get it around 20 minutes ish, and we're already there. So maybe we'll just do 4 packs. We'll do 4 packs and just 9 videos. That seems fine. So I guess we'll save these 2 for next time. We'll only get 1 art card though. Sadly, I kind of wanted more, but I mean, we do get an art card, so. That's good. First card is Wither and Bloom for 1 black. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. 1 black, exile this from your graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Next up, we got Petrifying Meddler for 4 blue. Devoid. When you cast a spell, tap up to 1 target creature and put a stun counter on it. And it has reach. We got Skoa Ember Mage. 4 red. When this enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to any target. And then Grandeur. Discard another card named Skoa, and then sacrifice 2 mountains. And then it deals 4 damage to any target. Wow. That's pricey. But, I mean, if you're paying 4 red, I think you have enough. We got Jolted Awake for white. Choose up to 1 target artifact or creature card in a graveyard. You get 2 energy counters. Do energy counters, do they stay do they stay after each phase, or do they go away like normal mana? I don't remember. So then you may pay amount of energy counters equal to that card's mana value. If you do, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. I assume the energy counters persist, but you can only use energy counters when it says you can use energy counters. They're not like colorless mana or anything. I assume, from my lack of modern Magic knowledge. And we got a Writhing Chrysalis for 2 red-green. Devoid. When you cast a spell, create 2/0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens with sacrifices at that. Reach, whenever you sacrifice another Eldrazi, put a +1/+1 counter on this. Alright, one more. Malevolent Rumble for 1 green. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a permanent card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. Create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token with that. Okay. We got Deceptive Landscape. This the same lands as before, but this one's for white, black, green. The arts are nice though. Uncommons, we got a Wasteescape Battle Mage for 1, and then that. Kicker, green and or 1 blue. When you cast a spell, if it was kicked with its green kicker, exile a target artifact or an enchantment an opponent controls. If it was kicked with the 1 blue kicker, return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Interesting. I think this is the first time I've seen conditional kickers as well. Usually it's just 1 kicker. Next up, we got Guardian of the Forgotten for 3 white. Vigilance, whenever a modified creature you control dies, manifest the top card of your library. Okay. Next up, we got Unstable Amulet for 1 red. When this enters battlefield, you get 2 energy counters. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, this deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then tap, pay 2 counters. Exile top card of your library. You may play them, or you may play it until you exile another card with Unstable Amulet. Okay. So yeah, I wonder, do the energy counters have its own pile, or do they stay on the card? I want to think they have its own, I guess, area, but I'll have to look it up. Next card, we got Buried Alive for 2 black. Search your library for up to 3 creature cards, put them into your graveyard, then shuffle. Alright. Next up, rare Arena of Glory. So it enters battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain. Tap to add red, and then red, tap exert this. Add red. If that mana is spent on a creature spell, it gains haste until end of turn. Okay. Interesting. Next up is Muster the Departed. It's a foil uncommon, 2 white. When this enters battlefield, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. And then Morbid at the beginning of your end step. If a creature died this turn, populate. So create a token that's a copy of a creature token you control. That seems pretty nice. The Morbid part. But, let's see what the token is. It's Alien, I think. It's actually Cranial Ram. I think this card was banned, right? Like the actual, I think I read somewhere, I think it was this card that it got banned before the set even came out, which seems silly. Like you'd think they have the foresight to know if a card would be too powerful, but I mean, here we are. Here we are. Let's see. I think it's like this. So then it's like this. Okay, the last card is, which I put to the side here. Oh, the forest. Okay. I mean, it is a foil forest, so that's nice. I don't know if they're full arts. I think there probably are full arts. So, yeah, that is the first 4 packs. I kind of originally planned to do 6, but then there's more cards per pack, so it's going to take more time. So, I think 4 packs per video seems to be a good balance. I'll have to check in the next one, but maybe I'll switch back to 6. I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, we just started Modern Horizons 3 play boosters. Kind of wish they had set boosters, but they don't anymore because of reasons. Although I don't think there's any more draft boosters as well. It's just all combined into the play boosters or collector's boosters. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.